Today is Good Friday, and as I was driving right now, I was contemplating all the good things that had to happen on this day for my life today in 2020 to be transformed. And I'm so glad that when Jesus went to his disciples and he said to them, he said, listen, on that Thursday night, late Thursday night, early Friday morning, he goes to the disciples and says, listen, I'm exceedingly sorrowful unto death. Will you guys pray for me? And as he went off to pray, he comes back and he finds that they're sleeping. And this happens a couple of times. I'm so thankful that Jesus didn't get offended and that he still moved forward in the purpose that he had. It's a good thing when we don't get offended and we overcome offense and we move forward on purpose. It's a good thing when Jesus prayed to the Father and he says, Father, if there's any way that this cup of suffering can pass from me, but nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. It's a good thing when we can make decisions not based on our own feelings or our own emotions, but we have our hearts and minds set on the purposes and plans that God has for us. It was a good thing when Jesus was arrested in the garden. And when he was arrested, he didn't decide to call on a legion of angels to come bail him out. He allowed himself to get arrested that day. It was a good thing that when Pilate was exercising his authority, that Jesus didn't demonstrate his full authority and get himself out of the bind. It was a good thing that Jesus allowed himself to be beaten and whipped on our behalf, so that by his stripes we could have a newness of life. We could be healed today. It was a good thing that he carried his cross. He carried his cross so we could cast our cares on him because he cares for us. It was a good thing that he allowed himself to be nailed to the cross to pay the price for our sin. And it was a good thing when he said those three words, it is finished. You see, there was a lot of good things that happened on Good Friday. But if we were Jesus, none of them would have felt good to us. But he gave himself as a ransom. He gave his life that we might have the life that he has for us. He took on our sin that we might be able to take on his righteousness. There's a lot of good things that had to happen in order for us to experience the life that we have today as believers. And if you're listening to this and you've never given your life to Jesus, this is a good day. This is a good day to do it. I ask you just to surrender your whole life to him right now. You'll never be the same again. Repent and say, Lord, I'm sorry. Forgive me of my sins. Ask him to be the Lord of your life and experience the goodness of God in your life. And if you're a believer and you're watching this, please take a moment and just do a quick video and tell others today about why Good Friday is good.